We're back for more Skyrim. I got all the blood and stuff off screen. I also got the full armor set of Molag Ball. You can't smith it or whatever, so I'm just gonna keep it around. It's just in the magical chest. Anyway, Septimus, my boy. I've got the stuff.
I can almost hear them. I feel their life energy. Come, I will make the mixture.
Oh my.
What is this? It's just a book. I can see. The world beyond burns in my mind. It's marvelous.
Well, I'll be taking these. Also be taking this. The Ogma Buffinium. Hey, who's this? Come on.
Come, my champion.
What now?
Now, you have my Ogma Infinium. It contains the knowledge of the ages, as revealed to Xarxes, my loyal servant. For hundreds of years, it's been shut away from the world. Septimus was a useful tool for unleashing it. Now, it is in your hands. Let us work wonders together.
Thanks, bud. Now, I do believe I've done all the Daedric quests. Oh, look, it's Boethius probing. I'm just gonna buzz open Steam real quick. Go to my library. And would you look at that? Most recent, Oblivion Walker. So all we're missing now is tame and ride 5 dragons and acquire 11 werewolf perks. So it's official. I've done it. It's only 7 years after release, but I've finally done it. Anyway, let's use it. So I should see what skills likely require the most amount of... See, if I do this, I know I'll guarantee a level. Here, it's kind of useless. I don't know. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize that I was, already did this. Yeah, let's do this and get some perks. Oops. Nope. Yep. Okay, great. So let's get the first one, and now I just need level 20 in that. That's gonna be fairly easy to get to. Okay, so first, let me throw... Oh, look, it even tells you how many times you've done it. Let me throw a perk towards light armor, so I can get that. And I really don't necessarily care the rest about this, but I have max armor for that. That's important to me. I'm going to keep one perk on me for one-handed. So that means I basically have one to use however I want. Alteration sure seems good right about now. Generates gold equal to 4 times your alteration skill. I really don't care that much about that. Let's see. You may choose an attribute to increase by 50 points. Ooh. That's useless. Man, I could really go killing with magic then. I don't care about that. This is kind of useless. All spells from that school, 15% more powerful, or last 30% longer. That's really useful. I think I'll throw one towards that right after I get this. And let's go Magicka. And it looks like I just need to go back and 690. Wonderful. Okay. Now let's use the Ogma Infinium. So if I throw it towards, I'm just trying to think. If I go magic, I know I'm going to guarantee myself a couple levels. Same thing with might, and I don't really care too much about shadow. Let's go magic. I think magic would be really useful. Yeah, magic would be the most useful. I don't know. Let's do it. Sweet. Alright. Let's get a nice 700 for Magicka, and then I'll focus again on health and Staminoid. Okay, so once again I can throw this here, but that's kind of useful. I kind of like that idea. Nah. Alteration's got a lot more cool spells than perks than I thought. This is so useful. But I think what I'll do is probably get this. Okay. Now let's see if those just like arbitrarily appear on the map, or whether I'm gonna have to like actually go looking for them. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that new, so I'm willing to bet it's probably just like you have to find them, which is something I'd likely do off screen, I think. So why is Arngeir there like 3 times? I don't care. Alright, so let's focus on going to Dragonborn land. So let's also, do I have Dragonborn active? No, I don't. There we go. Alright, we are off. Finally got all our Daedric artifacts, so that is really good. I'm glad we finally did something of note. You should go through the Bone Altar or through Windhelm. Probably through Windhelm, because the Bone Altar will have to go swimming and whatever. Here it'll just have another loading screen, which isn't a huge deal. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad we got all that done. I know, obviously, you know, I was mostly just sort of screwing around with how I can best build my character. But I think it's got a lot of Coolio, Neato, Mosquito thingies. So, I think we'll be Gucci. Alright.
No more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
I told you, it's the wedding of Vittoria Vici.
I didn't know that they could spawn inside a city. Huh. Interesting. Hey, bud.
I must be dealing with Betty.
Alright. Let's go. Hope my companions are following me. Or, you know, they're just not gonna. Whatever their loss.
What do you want? There's nothing for the likes of you.
Speak quickly. The Nords don't appreciate us. But so what? Yes. Appreciate them.
Look at all these fucking Argonians. Hey, bud.
You're looking for passage to Solstheim. Too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
What happened?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. That's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Yes, you are.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
Dude, you know, people are trying to kill me. I'm not taking no for an answer.
Hold on now. I'm just a simple sailor. I never wanted to get mixed up in any of this. All right, I'll take you. But we leave immediately.
He just fucking beat up a fucking... Ooh, there we go.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Why did you follow me? I never asked for you. Be real with you, Chief.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
I'm looking for Miraak. Do you know him?
Miraak, I'm not sure that I do. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redera. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
So, do you know who Miraak is?
I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it.
Can you tell me anything?
I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, but I'm not sure what.
Why are you so suspicious of everybody who comes here, man?
I have to be. The second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern.
Has security been an issue before?
This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here. We've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down.
What do your titles exactly mean?
Councillor Morvain is House Redaren's representative on Solstheim. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced.
So, is it purely Dunmer here?
Raven Rock started out as an Imperial settlement. The Empire decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles. When House Rederen took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home.
So what is Blacklight?
Your ignorance of our homeland doesn't surprise me. It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors. Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. Attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people, or perhaps both. Whatever the case may be, thousands of Dunmen needlessly lost their lives. And many more were exiled from their homeland. Remember, we are watching. Giolan, I was starting to wonder what happened. We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even asked, yes, I have the supplies you requested. But
Northern Maiden is ship-shape and ready to go.
oh, it cost me double what we agreed.
Northern Maiden is ship-shape
Nothing
and
I
ready
can
to
do
go.
about it. Damn it, Jollens, you know we don't have that much coin.
Look, the East Empire Company didn't give me a choice. They've raised their prices again. And there's nothing I can do about it.
After all these years, they're gouging us for every last drake we have. Let me talk to Laryl. I'll see what to do.
All right, then. Don't worry about rushing it. Just pay me when you can. Need something?
So how long have you been a seaman?
I've been sailing the Northern Maiden across the Sea of Ghosts for nearly 20 years now. Might be time to find a new home port, though. The way things are going now.
Yes? Yes?
You're back, right?
Bruh, you might want to put on some clothes. But I mean, okay. Alright. So. Oh, damn. It didn't mark any of the fucking things with here. I know Wraithguard is here. I don't know where... I have an idea of where Dragon Mail is. Fryked Peak is what I'm looking for the Dagger of Sikamakahine Ho.
If you need a ride back to the mainland, Gallon is the only way off this rock.
Move along, Outlander.
Mallory?
You haven't seen Cresh's Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again.
Why all the fuss over a pick?
No. This isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know.
Can't you just get the guard?
I prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Creshus, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble.
I noticed a shadow mark by your door.
Well. It's been a long time since someone from the guilds bothered to make their way out here. So tell me, how's my brother Delvin? Still spending his nights at the Ragged Flagon trying to win Vex's heart?
Yep, he's doing good.
Good to hear. Damn layabout never even bothers to send his own flesh and blood a letter saying how he's doing. Can you imagine? Anyway, I suppose you're looking for work. Well, I got bad news. This place is drier than a damn bone.
Nothing, dude?
Eager to make some coin, eh? That's the spirit. I'll tell you what. The guild's got a problem out here that I've been trying to deal with for years, but haven't been able to handle. Don't look at me like that. I'm all alone out here, with no one to watch my back. And besides, it's really my problem anyway. I caused it. A fellow Breton who went by the name Esmond Tyne showed up on my doorstep about a fortnight ago. He noticed the shadow marks like you did, and I thought he was one of us. That he did, right out from under my nose. Can you believe it? It's my own formula for improved bone mold. Took me years to perfect. Well, before he ran off, he was talking some nonsense about trying to fence goods to the weaklings at Castle Karstag. I told him he was crazy to even think about talking to those vicious little buggers, but he wouldn't listen. I'd bet a fat purse of coin that he's either dead or hiding out up there. You do that, and I'll make sure you're set up right. You won't be disappointed.
You know someone named Miraak?
No, wait. Maybe. I don't know how I know that name. I'm not sure. I don't want to talk about this.
How'd you end up here?
A fine question, and the one that I hear most often from visitors to our town. I wish I had a more romantic tale to tell, but I was simply seeking my fortune and chose Ravenrock to ply my trade. Besides, knowing how to repair bone mold armor wasn't very useful in Riften. I had a friend over there, a dark elf named Van Ryth, a very talented armorsmith. Spent a lot of time with the guy swapping smithing techniques. Learned a heck of a lot, including how to repair bone mold. After he moved on to greener pastures, I decided to pack up, move out here, and put those lessons to the test. Been here ever since. It's the only tool tough enough to crack Stalrim, is what it is. Not many of those beauties left in the world. Forging them is a lost art. The one Crescius borrowed came from the Skull village up north. I, traded them some goods for it. You find my... Calling Stalrim an ore is like calling my forge a campfire. Some folks say it's enchanted ice, but I think there's more to it than that. I don't think I've come across more than a chunk or two in my lifetime, and smithing's my trade. If you're looking to learn more, you should head over to the Skull village. Someone there's bound to know more about it than I do.
Alright. You.
Want to buy anything? Or just laugh at our misfortune?
A little bit of both. Do you sell any special mining gear?
Mining gear? No. However, I used to sell East Empire pendants until I ran out of them. Popular little item. It's an amulet that was made exclusively for the East Empire Company. They gave them to their workers as an incentive at one point. A kind of reward for extra effort. They're no longer being made, so they've become a collectible. I'd love to get my hands on a few of them.
I'll sell you some.
Well, well. Seems you're proving fairly useful for an outlander. Here's your coin. Keep bringing me more, and I'll keep paying you for them.
Are sales bad?
Bad? What if I told you that you're the first person that's even considered looking at my wares today? I've half a mind to contact my friends at the East Empire Company and see if they need an extra hand in Windhelm. Oh, absolutely. In fact, I've corresponded with Vittoria Vici herself more than once. You know, the lady who runs the East Empire Company warehouse in Solitude. The biggest warehouse they have in Skyrim. Ah. Mark my words. The East Empire Company will return to Ravenrock. And when they do, I'll be at the top of their list. The question you should be asking is, what don't I sell here? Because I have pretty much any supplies you might need. If it's not a weapon, potion, or armor, then it's likely that I have it. Jarland, over at the docks, brings me most of my supplies. The rest comes from bartering with the people in town. Oh, Glover Mallory gets me a few things once in a while. He usually has the most amazing deals that I can't pass up. See for yourself.
Alright, what do you got here, my man? Everything that has to do with the Black Horse Courier. Not too much interesting random crap. It just has some chittin', though. Yeah, sure. Good deal.
The East Empire pendants are scattered all over, so leave no stone.
Welcome to Ravenrock, traveler. Could I interest you in any fine ash-grown foods?
The hell does that mean?
The Dunmer have been growing food in the Ashlands for thousands of years. It was born out of the necessity to survive in the harsh climate of our homeland. And now, with the constant eruptions of the Red Mountain, it's more important than ever. No, only the Telvanni have the ability to weave living growth from the ash. This simply takes the right ingredients, the right tools, and a lot of patience. Next time you're hungry, stop by. I'll...
Hey, smash yams.
Food for sale.
Looking for any potions, ingredients, alchemical supplies? After we left Morrowind, we found ourselves in Skyrim. We wandered around a bit and ended up in Morthal, where we took up temporary residence with Lami, the town's alchemist. I was fascinated by her work, and over a period of a few years, she taught me quite a bit. It wasn't long before we became homesick. We were the only Dunmer in Morthal. When word reached us that a settlement of Dunmer was forming on It's been difficult. but I'm not regretting it one bit. In fact, I'm glad we've been able to stay and help.
Crazy. Next time.